Yo, what's up, people? Trey back again tonight, and this is part 2, basically episode 12 of Legend of Korra, where we got Team Avatar commandeering Barrick's ship, Julia, and they're about to stop the Harmonic Convergence, and they're about to put a stop to Unalaq, period. Alright, so our team's on the ship right now, and they're about to head to the southern portal. Mako's over there on the ship, and he's getting a little nervous, a little intimidated, because Korra's practicing, and she's not going very easy on this dummy. And I guess he's picturing himself as his dummy, after he tells Korra this news that they are actually broken up, and he's with Asami right now. So, yeah, that's not really perfect timing right now. Maybe he should talk to Asami and tell her, like, hey, I'm going to tell her after this is all over with, because she needs to be focused right now. And this relationship troubles will not help the situation going on. Alright, so they land on the southern shores, and Cora learns about her father's capture from her mother. And we actually get to see Katara healing the people of the Southern Water Tribe, some of the injured members. And she actually takes Jinora into her arms, who has actually been unconscious and in the spirit world for over a week now. I did not know it has been that long. So Jinora is out of there right now. And Katara is actually impressed that Jinora is still alive at this point in time. And she's going to do everything in her power to help Jinora's body maintain itself while she is off in spirit world. And while Korra and Team Avatar basically is trying to come up with a plan to attack the Northerners who've taken their space, and Boomy, he comes out with his outlandish stories telling about his amazing adventures or misadventures. They actually come up with a real plan. The plan is for Asami, Bolin, and Mako to ride in the plane, be like a distraction, basically take out the ulterior forces, while Korra rides in with the air bison with Tenzin, Kaya, and Boomy. Now, I'm thinking in my head like, Boomy, what the heck is this man going to do right here? What is he going to do in this fight? The dude is basically useless right now. And I don't even want to think about how bad Aang must have felt. You know, you're the Avatar. You're the leader of all the bending. You have mastered all forms of bending. And your first child that you have is not a bender at all. He's just a normal human. Aang was probably like, dang. This sucks. But hey, man, it's not Boomy's fault, man. He played the cards he was dealt, and he actually puts in some work this episode, surprisingly. So Asami is flying the plane right here, and Bolin and Mako are actually taking out him with earth bending and fire bending and stuff like that. And Asami, she's just the queen of mobile vehicles. I'm talking about planes, cars, probably even submarines, even robots too. If it's electronic, if it has a battery in it, she can operate it. She's just the queen of electronics. So the dark spirits end up getting involved, and they attack Korra and her gang. And Boomy, he gets taken out pretty easily, just as I expected him to. A martyr. Just, I don't know why he even came along. And at least that's what I was thinking at that point in time. And everybody ends up unconscious, and when they wake up, they find out that they've been captured. And Unalaq is holding all the cards right now. He explains his master plan. He explained it, actually Eska and Desna, they got a glimpse at Unalaq's true plan earlier, but now he explains everything. He said he's going to fuse with Vatu, and they're going to become one, and then there'll be a real contender for Korra and her fusion with Rava, which is what gave them the edge over Vatu last time. And I told you back in like, what was this, episode 8? Episode 8, I think I said this, that there would be a dark avatar, and it would be Korra versus the dark avatar. Check out my review for that if you want to check that video out. The one with the Korra versus Nega Korra. Yep, check that out. I already talked about this, and now it's coming to fruition. In the midst of all this grim and bad news, Kaya reminds everybody that, hey, Boomy's still out there. He hasn't been captured yet. And everybody's just like, Boomy, we have lost all hope. And Boomy's out there right now. He's actually trying to, box the spirit with his fists and stuff. I'm like, okay, this dude is dumb. The spirit's just knocking around. Then he ends up taking out a flute. And the flute actually soothes the spirit. And he actually subdues him, basically. And he comes to his side. And he goes into town. And he infiltrates the infrastructure. And tries to blend in. And uses his flute to try to calm down all the other dark spirits. And it doesn't work out that way. They actually become enraged. They don't like the sound of his flute. His playing sucks. And through some form or fashion, he ends up sabotaging the whole operation. And everything gets destroyed. Korra, Team Avatar, gets freed. And they head off to the meeting point of the southern portal. And then Korra lays down the law. With Tenzin searching for Jinora, Bolin and Mako holding off Unalaq, and Korra taking down Vaatu herself before Vaatu and Unalaq have a chance to merge, which would be chaotic. And so Boomy and Kaya just tag along backups, I guess, and they head off with Tenzin actually when they get in there to find Jinora. So 3 heads is better than 1, so that's a better plan, because Spirit World is probably not small. I don't know how they actually gonna locate Jinora. And this plan right here, this is a do or die plan. You either succeed or you die. There's no in between. And Unalaq, he, as soon as he seen Korra coming to the portal, he ends up heading toward her, trying to fight her. And then Bolin and Mako intervene, and then they're going head to head with Unalaq actually holding his own. He's not getting phased. He's being held back by him, but they're pretty even matched though. To say it's 2 against 1. And Korra heads to the southern portal and tries to close it up before anything can happen. And then Vaatu is just whispering from the darkness like, oh yeah, it's too late. You know what time it is now. And then Vaatu emerges. And the whole world is enveloped in darkness, people. Everybody in the world cannot ignore this because this happened around the whole globe. There's no way you could not know. It looked like the rapture is going on right here. And now we await the battle of the Millennium that only happens every 10,000 years between the light and the dark. So overall, I like this episode right here, man. It was great. It was great how they came in, infiltrated. Only part I didn't like was Boomy's part. I mean, it was kind of like, Boomy, he got the luck of the devil. That's all I got to say about that. But hit the thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe if you want to see more of me and my content. Alright, y'all. I'm out of here. About to go to bed. See ya.